Hello, hey. Welcome way Akbe to Etsley A Play A Manray Origins Yay. We have 2 more levels left in the Angsty Abyss. Let's get cracking. Before we move any further than this, there's a coin to the left of the starting point. They've done that a couple of times before, but it's not too common. Oh dear. You may remember these guys from one of the secrets in the Sea of Serendipity. They keep chasing you and there's nothing you can do to hurt them. All we can do is keep swimming. But so long as you keep the run button pressed down, they'll never really catch up to you. This room poses a bit of a problem because the walls crumble down, and there's a bunch of collectibles, which you definitely want to get. But once again, it's not that big of a deal. Looks like they're stuck. Good. Okay, peace and quiet. That's the way I like it. Something I've always enjoyed about the water levels is how most of the areas are really wide and open, and they give you a lot of freedom to move about. There's another reappearance of a creature we've seen before. We'll just steer clear of him. And the swordfish are also back. They're about as dangerous as they were before. That is to say, not at all. I like the layout of this secret. It's like we're playing Pac-Man or something. With a big Murray chasing us, obviously. He actually trails your movements. So I guess it's possible to get yourself boxed in if you're not paying attention. But really, it's not that big of a deal. Hope you like the lumps singing, because we'll be hearing quite a bit of that here. I'm not sure why I go over to the right here. I guess I was hoping I could get more lumps out of the deal. It was probably about the same amount, though. Looks like my little trip cost us the punching gloves. Oh well, it's not like they're necessary for the stage. Somewhere along the way, I learned how to deal with these guys, because they used to give me so much more trouble before. Yep, there's a secret right there. If it weren't for the soundbite, this would definitely be one of the hardest secrets to find in the entire game. Oh boy, this doesn't look nice. Once again, there's no current here. So, at this point I believe this is just how these fish actually swim. Their eyes spinning all over the place. They must be constantly dizzy. I believe I said before, in Ticklish Temples maybe, that the one water segment where we're small is the only part in the game where that happens. So it looks like I was wrong. There are in fact 2 areas like that. Another room with falling stuff. It's slightly harder than the one from before, because some of the rocks have spikes protruding out of them. And furthermore, there's a whole bunch of lumps hidden away in the seaweed. So you want to get that before the stuff falls and blocks you or kills you. We'll just try that again. Hold on, something seems off. Where's all the stuff from the seaweed? Why isn't anything falling down? And where are all the Murrays? There's supposed to be Murrays coming out of the walls. Well, this has never happened before. I'm just gonna go double check. Maybe I missed a flag or something. Nope. I don't think so. It's just a weird glitch. I don't know what to make of this, but we'll just move along. Wait a second, these are supposed to have stuff inside them too. What happened? Did everything just mysteriously disappear all of a sudden? There's supposed to be a Murray patrolling here too. Now he's nowhere to be seen. What did I do to make this happen? Yep, they're all empty, every last one of them. There's the coin though. I think if we take that and kill all the enemies inside the last screen, we should have enough lumps for the medal. That is, if we can somehow make it out the door. I mean, literally, make it out of the door. I can pause the game, but nothing else seems to do a thing. Right. Well, you know what that means. We'll have to restart the level. We'll have to do it from scratch. No way around it, I'm afraid. I'm not gonna make you sit through that, though. We'll continue from the glitch room. Okay, stuff is falling down, the Murrays are there, and I'm getting hit on account of my stupidity. Everything is as it should be. Yes, I forgot to pick up some of the seaweed, even if it works. I'm sorry. Let's speed things up a bit, see how much of that stuff is falling down. Oh. That's actually kind of underwhelming. Okay. Stuff works. And the Murray's there. I could have done without him, to be honest. But I'm just glad everything works. We were missing out on quite a bit too. Even without the coin, there must be well over 40 LOMs on this screen alone. I'm gonna get the coin. We don't really need it, but, you know, why not? Okay, let's hope the door actually works this time. Phew, okay. We're good. Except for the fact that I missed one of the fish back there. I think we can still make it back though. Oh, missed my chance. I think I may be able to squeeze... No, I can't squeeze past there. Before we pop the cage, I just want to make sure that there's nothing here. No, it's probably just the entry point for the Murray. Okay, if we all just look past the fact that it's been a rather glitchy day for us, I think this is a pretty good level. It's rather enjoyable to play. Game, what are you doing? We didn't beat the boss, we're not supposed to be at the world map. Just what is going on here today? This has been one bumpy ride. I've never encountered this many problems before. Let's hope everything's still in place. All the Electoons are there on the grid, so I'm guessing that was just something that happened. And let's just stop thinking about it and check out the last level. Oh, it's one of those red wizards back there. Hello. Oh, I scared him away. We're not done with the weird stuff either. They forgot to draw a wall here, so now we're just climbing on nothing. And the water level rises the higher we get, so we're effectively drowning that red wizard and flooding his house. Poor guy, he really doesn't deserve this. We'll leave him be soon enough. I just want to get to the other side. Yup, it's lethal from the other side. Wouldn't you just know it? Further to the left, some more unfinished stuff. And quite a fall down. Great stuff. I don't think I can take any more glitches. Let's just play the level already. Oh, actually, just one more thing. The wall on the right, yeah, that's kind of weird too. You can't climb over it though. I tried. Oh no, it's one of those jellyfish coins. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not making it incredibly difficult for me. The music stopped. I'm gonna guess that's not a good sign. Yeah, definitely not a good sign. Even the fish get freaked out by that thing. Correction, those things. Okay, this is where things get brutal. You guys ready to see one of the toughest coins in the game? Did you see how that first fish just jumped in my face? That is really hard to avoid. Whew, freedom. I don't think those guys can fit in here. So that was Murray of the Deep. Kind of a weird boss fight if you ask me. But then again, I'm just pulling your leg. Say hello to Crevaton. Crevaton will swim around and release spawn, and if you know where the Boobo will appear, you can end the first phase real quick. The second phase is pretty much the same, only this time he'll release 2 spawns. I'm not sure about this because I don't play the level too often, but I don't think the spawn's position is fixed. So based on the RNG, this may either be a really hard fight or a really easy one. Looks like we got the easy path this time. In his third and final phase, Crevaton will just appear out of one of those holes and dash for the next one. If we stayed here, he couldn't do anything to us. But I mean, where's the fun in that?
Oh yeah, why yay!
Crevaton is, without a doubt, the hardest boss fight so far. The chase sequence at the beginning is made more difficult by the fish that jump around rather erratically. And the fight itself, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with luck because the spawn can swim just about anywhere. But don't quote me on that. Whatever the case, it's definitely more challenging than anything we've seen so far. That's the 4th beam right there. If we wanted to, we could enter Moody Clouds right now. Finish this game for good. But what's the rush? We still have some time trials to do. They're not too great, I'm afraid. But we'll talk about that next time.